Hello, beautifuls. Tonight we're going to do something that I have not done on a YouTube video before because there's so much there's so much changing for so many people. For everybody, there's so much change. There's this tremendous shift in consciousness, and there's body changes. There's fear coming out. There's anxiety. There's hanging on to old patterns. I've talked to quite a few people this week that are having difficulty allowing the shift into their next state of consciousness. And for everybody, it is your own personal experience and your own personal journey. So there are some commonalities that we may share experiences with, and I will address those tonight. But what we have here tonight that is so unusual is I've been in constant communication today, actually every day, but I've been in conversation with Mother Gaia, the Angelic Realm, and the Galactic Realm, and the Galactic Federation of Light. So tonight we have the Pleadians here, we have the Angelic Realm, we have Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, a group called the Mothers, a group called the Grandmothers. We have Earth, the Earth beings, the trees. We have just a conglomerate of encouragement, support, love, and guidance. And I've never done this whole, in a YouTube video, we've never brought this forward in one symphony. And because this is such a transformative time, and this is an acknowledgement, a reminder that this assistance is available at all times for every single being on the planet. We're going to bring them in. If you can see behind me and to the left of me, there is, like here is a lot of earth energy. We have galactic energy over here. In front of me is the angelic realm. And then filling in between are just, it's not really filling in between, but there's not an open space in this vicinity right now. And it is complementary vibrations and complementary activations that will come forward today. So what we're going to do is, again, the way I work and the way I work with spirit, the way I work with vibration is we pause, and by we I mean earth realm, angelic realm, the galactic realm, the planet, the beings on the planet. Through my funnel, through the way that I process things with the help and assistance of these other realms, other dimensions, we take an overview of who will be listening, watching, participating in this video today, tomorrow, next year, next week. Doesn't matter how many times you watch this. And as you upgrade, expand, as you become more, I want to say involved with self-love, but as you embrace and embody self-love, and then embody love for one another, wherever you watch this, we will meet you where you're at. And the reason we're doing this today and making you aware that this is available to you every single day, you don't need me to direct it for you. I'm more than happy to do it for you. I'm delighted to do it with you and for you. But there's a lot of not trusting the experience. Not trusting that we are actually going to a higher state of consciousness, that we are dissolving on this planet, lower dimensional fields, because we've reached this point before. And we haven't, you could say we haven't crossed the finish line. We are expanding our consciousness. We are going into another dimensional field as we stay in the physical body. So what's bringing up for people is tremendous anxiety and fear, and it's again, we have the very extremes on the planet right now. There are people living in bliss, and they're joyful, they're engaged, they trust themselves, they trust the process, they understand what's going on. And there's others that there are others that are having a very difficult time. It's not a comparison. It's not one's better than the other. It's just an acknowledgement. And so today I wanted to speak to that and give you the encouragement. I also want to make very, very clear that this is something you are participating in. You will receive whatever, if you choose to, if you make the decision, the desire that I want to accept these activations, these transmissions coming from these different vibrations that are in alignment with my physical body at this time, it will come in exactly as is best for you. And you can take the activation and then transmission of love, which love is healing, love is expansion. You can receive it from Gaia, the earth realm, and all the beings that assist in healing, assist Gaia with healing and transformation. You can accept it from the angelic realm. You can accept it from Pleadians, which are here tonight, in the galactic realm. Or you can just, whatever aligns with you. If you really resonate with the angelic realm, then that's what you will receive. But it is offered as one component tonight. It's one tremendous act of love. This vibration, this consciousness, these different, the angelic realm, the galactic realm, they've never been separate from us. They've always been in our presence. And they've always been here to support and encourage us. Many more of you are going to start accessing it in your own way, seeing, understanding, feeling, knowing. Dream state, right now we have many, like I said, the physicality right now it's like a pinball machine. It's all over the place. Sleeping too much, which we consider sleeping too much, not sleeping enough, overeating, not eating, crabbiness, happiness. It's all over the place. And it's all appropriate, and it's all okay. What we're going to do tonight is just help you take away some of the wavy energy and some of the agitation that people are feeling right now. Perhaps you're one of them. Perhaps you're not feeling any agitation. You're feeling pretty good. This will still be an activation that will resonate with you where you're at. But what I've been seeing is, as we go into higher state of consciousness, there's a remembrance and a fear. And if we can go back to Atlantean times, Lemurian times, we can go back to ancient Egypt, go back to, when civilizations have been destroyed, Roman, recent time and Roman times, planetary annihilation. So all these memories are coming up within your cellular memory and your soul memory, even if it's not conscious or it doesn't make sense. You somewhere within you, there's a remembrance that basically I may not exist any longer. That's not true. It's not happening. You always exist, whether you're in physical body or not. So this is a exercise in trust and love, and allow yourself to expand the consciousness, the physical field of your body, and allow you the grace and ease of being in a dimensional field, right? The body's leaving the 3D dimension, and it can be jarring, and we're at a ratio now of speeding up transformation. In January, I looked at things. It was about 1 day. I want to say, like, we absorbed or downloaded data points or data. We downloaded information. We downloaded higher consciousness and expanded vibration, perhaps 1 day to 1 day. Then now it's about 1 day to 9 days. So what we would normally absorb energetically as a higher consciousness, we're now doing 9 days and about 1 day. We're speeding up. It feels like August, where we have 30 days of consciousness, expansion in the body, and you could say enlightenment, 30 days to 1 day. And again, it's happening to everybody. Whether it appears to be happening or not, whether you understand it or feel it, or have a sense of it, or somebody in your vicinity doesn't feel like they're getting it or understanding it, it's okay. Do your best not to judge it or disown it or not trust. Like, it's just trusting the process because you're already engaged in it. And what I'm seeing as we're talking, and we're just starting the conversation out because we're still lining up with everybody and checking their vibrational field and where they're at, but I can already see the heart space within you expanding. And it's like opening, to me it looks like opening, I'm seeing, it's like opening the curtains on a stage, right? And it's really opening the curtains on the universe. It's kind of what it looks like to me, moving the clouds out of the way. But it's expanding the space within your physical body for a higher consciousness and a higher state of being. And so it's a little different than I thought it was going to be tonight, because they are the help tonight here and the assistance. We're going to start out with each realm giving an activation, an acknowledgement, and a little bit of wisdom, and then we'll combine them. But it's done very gently and easily, so it's the best for all, and will cause the least amount of disturbance. Or, when I say disturbance, it's like something unsettling may happen. That's not it. It's just that the expansion of the physical body, we have to calibrate it for each person's like neurological system and their systems within the body, so that so it's not that it wouldn't be a pleasant experience, but there's just, we have to make sure that it's not too big of an influx of energy at once. Sometimes, it can make people burp, or some of you may get very, very tired. But again, it's a very specific calibration for your physical form. So right now we have 4,727 light beings from the galactic realm and from the angelic realm, one-on-one with people that are watching this video or will be watching now or in the future, and also your counterparts within your physical body. So for instance, if I was receiving this activation, this transmission, it would also be offered to my husband and my children, and to their spouses, and to those they come in contact with within the next 24 hours of viewing this video. That's where the numbers come from. And then, as needed, the numbers will expand if we go beyond the 4,000, which sounds like we will within the next few months. Okay. Dear one, we are expressing ourselves through Christine. We are from the angelic realm. We are weaving in and out with angel's wings, as you would say, embracing each and every one of you to give you comfort and care, consideration, encouragement. You may feel these energies going up the spine, starting within the tailbone, in between each vertebrae, into the neck, you may feel some discomfort in the digestive area. You may feel the overwhelming recognition of yourself that comes through tears, or that, as Christine calls it, the overwhelmingness of being one. We like to communicate through music and through harmonies. We have the family of angels here. There's a perception that some of us do battle for you. That is not quite accurate. Those of us who are within the warrior realm, who battled unconsciousness and consciousness, the fighting and the warring of what you would consider good or evil, or the warring of dense energy and lighter energy. We have, like you, we transform. And we are now engaged with you from your highest self, your highest source, your most expanded heart, your most enlightened eyes, and your truest definition of yourself. We help you embody peace within yourself, peace within your home and in your communities, and peace across the globe. We are helping you to lay down the swords of judgment, to lay down the bayonet of cruelty. We are here to uplift you and expand you into a place of trust of yourself. That yes, you can trust that you are, that we are cut from the same cloth. We have a different expression. We are a different expression of source and love than you, but we are from the same cloth of the creative energy, the source energy that allows different vibrations, expressions of source, expressions of love, expression of God's self to exist within one space. As you are discovering, or perhaps you already know, we see that many of you already know this, you are a multi-dimensional being with wisdom of the ages within your physical form, within your energetic field. You are familiar with us in the angelic realm because you have been part of the angelic realm. Some have been here for a very long time. You have spent time in the angelic realm. Some of you have just stopped for a brief respite, for a brief understanding of this vibrational field. We cherish each and one of our relationships with you, our time with you, our experience with you. And again, time's the funny thing because it is different or non-existent in each realm. If you feel called to, and some of you may be getting hot feet or hot fingertips, or flutter in the heart, or perhaps other symptoms, itchy nose, or ringing in the ear, twitching of the eyes. Take a deep breath and let that breath go all the way into your body and across your chest and down to your hips and into your toes. And within that breath, you will start to recognize the vibration of the angelic realm. You may feel some swaying within your body. You may feel shifting within the cranium. Some of you may see the lightness of the angelic realm through lights and colors. You may get this overwhelming sense of well-being. And within this overwhelming sense of well-being, you recognize that you are always supported. You are always encouraged. You are always loved. We recognize the way you see yourself with flaws. We do not see flaws. How can you see flaws in the beauty of creation? If you look at a meadow of flowers, each individual one may look a little different, or perhaps your fingerprints all look different. But Christine's fingerprints are different than yours. Your essence, your beauty, your stream of who you are, the energetic stream power, is absolutely beautiful. There are no mistakes in creation. You are just coming to realize this, and this is what the difficulty has been, because you cannot imagine that you're loved so much, that you create so much, that you have done so much. And some are looking at, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, you're looking at harm you've caused to yourself, to others, or you're looking around the world and seeing the harm that it's still ongoing. We are here to tell you it will be okay. You are okay. You are more than okay. Christine says time and time again that love heals all. We want you to know that love transforms all. You are now in the recognition stage of your planetary expansion. You're recognizing what no longer resonates in a higher vibrational field. Anything less than love cannot breathe in a field of love and unity. As we have said before, this does not mean that everybody will have the same thoughts and desires, the same lifestyles, the same way of being. The unified field we talk about is that we accept our differences. We celebrate our differences, our thoughts, our creations, the way we express our soul self. We celebrate that with you. And perhaps you just felt a gentle breeze go across your face. Some of you call them angel kisses. It's just, can you feel that? It is just a recognition, the subtle recognition of when you call us in, we come closer. Again, this is not something specific to Christine or a specific ability she has. This is just her fun way of living life. She delights in the connection of all. She delights in the expansion of you and her. And she is living exactly as she has desired to expand her consciousness and expand others. Some of you may feel this angelic transmission coming in from your right side, left side, or right down the middle. And there is what you call healing energies coming towards you right now. Activations, transmission to help you and assist you through this difficult time that you're going through, or perhaps just an expansion into more, wherever you're at, whatever you consider to be good or not pleasant, wherever you're at, it will just an expansion into your next best thing. It will allow you, for those who are having a hard time making the transition, falling back into old patterns, for those of you who cannot trust yourself for the changes around you. This is for you. Now Mother Gaia is going to join in with the angelic realm, so you may get a sense of combining energies, and it will come into your centers to align with you and to activate that which is in your highest and best interest for the next 48 to 64 hours so that you can change your perception. We want to make sure it's clear to change, to help you, to assist and transform that which no longer serves you, that which causes heartache and pain, and remove the illusion that there is only one way to transform, that there is only one place of trust or distrust. This will bring you into a place of clarity for you in whichever way this serves you best. We're now bringing in all the indigenous populations, the healers of the indigenous populations on earth. We're bringing in the mothers and the grandfathers and the medicine people over many centuries that are in their enlightened state, out of physical form, and they're here to bring their wisdom and their connection to the physical body to your present moment of time right now. We're now going to add the galactic counterpart here. The Pleadians are with us tonight. Council of 9. We have representatives from 12 galactic beings, 12 races from the Galactic Federation of Light. They are going to come in through your breath. They will, again, they're going to go into, it's an invitation. You are asking them to come in to help with the physical assistance of transformation into higher dimensional field, and expansion of self. And it's going to start within the actual lung tissue, the lung fibers of the lung and the heart tissue, and then go into every portal, every body, every space within your body. So now we have the combined symphony of the galactic angelic realm and the Gaia, Mother Earth. And you maybe sense the heat coming in, the transformation. We're going to slow it down so that this comes to you and you actually understand and feel, and you can absorb and embody the love that is present with you at all times. This may have been an introduction to each individual field, here the galactic realm, the angelic realm, or the earth energies. For some, this is just a nice hello, you're very familiar with us. We encourage you to see what resonates, perhaps all, and start your own communication with your support that's here. Christine will always continue to encourage and support in her best way through these videos and through individual sessions and through the work that she does. She just shows you the way. She shows you one way that may work for you. We encourage you to open up your own line of communications, whether it's through the physical body, through the heart space, the conscious or unconscious mind, through dream state, whatever your preferred method is. And we encourage you to ask for confirmation that everything is okay, that everything is continuing to be okay, that we are truly in, we like to say uncharted waters, but that brings up some anxiety for some. You're exploring a new way of being. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine what tomorrow would be like if you had complete trust in yourself and complete trust in your fellow human being? Just go into that space and imagine what that would be. And let that be. And let that imagination have free reign. Let that be part of your frequency and consciousness, the vibration that you are expanding. Because within love is trust. Again, this is, you would call an active transmission for the next 24 to 48, about 46 hours. What you accept for yourself, you offer to those within your frame of reference, within your circle of influence. From the angelic realm, the galactic realm, and earth. We combine our sensibilities to love, encourage, and support you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you to the angelic realm, the galactic realm, and to Mother Gaia. Thank you to the individual help that we had today. And of course, thank you for taking the time out today to be with me, to support yourself and to love yourself. If this video resonates with you, I appreciate the share because I know that this is helpful. I know that the more we can help each other expanding consciousness, what helps one helps all. So if you're guided to, if it feels right to you, share it. Share this time. And again, I'm just so happy that we can be together. I'm so happy that you do trust me. And as my dad told me a long time ago, he told me he would believe in me until I believed in myself. I'm committing right now that not only do I believe in you, but I hold the space of trust I will hold the space of trust for yourself and for trust in the being, for humanity, the person next to you. I will hold that space until you claim that space for yourself. And I can do this, and you can do this. We can all hold space. We can hold a space, create a space, because we are gigantic, energetic beings with, what we'd call mastery skills or abilities. They're just skills and abilities that transform. We tend to call them mastery. We just keep up-leveling our consciousness, keep expanding and clearing the vibration and the frequency so that we have a better life on this planet. Again, we're at the very beginning of this new way of being. So be good to yourself. Be good to your fellow person. Accept what is. And then look at what you desire to create. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm with you. Thank you.